Hey everybody, it's Terina. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see. Let me just share myself out a little bit. How are you guys today? It is Saturday, and I am doing an event over on the DIY Arts and Crafts Room. And I'm really excited about this. When I saw this transfer, I was like, yes, yes, thank you. It is actually a brand new transfer. Also, let me know that you can hear me because I have been having some connectivity issues today. We're not really sure what's going on. We refreshed everything. Um, so we're not sure what's happening. So please tell me that you can hear me. Um, Let me get shared over into the DIY Arts and Crafts Room. Also, if you guys are not over in the DIY Arts and Crafts Room, hi Brenda. Um, let me know. Um, I did post the link in the comments. Before me was Mel with MC Creations, and then after me today is Julie with Julie V Talking and Crafting. And see, like I'm looking at my computer right now. Hi, Bricky, how are you? And it's like stalling. So hopefully you guys don't have. I have three different devices going, so hopefully somebody has good connectivity. Um, so we're in an event over in DIY Arts and Crafts Room. There's been crafters all day long, from 8 o'clock this morning, my time, all the way until tonight. I think we go till 5 or 6 tonight. So lots of great projects all day long. So make sure that if you're here, that you sprinkle me out. I would really appreciate that. Let me just do one more thing. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So this transfer I'm super excited about. It's the 'tis the season. I know it's 100 degrees, right? I know it's 100 degrees because it is. Hi, Miss Penny, because it's summer. But Mel brought up a really good point. September is just like less than a month. Like I'm looking at my calendar already and going, oh my gosh, I've got stuff in September, October, November. Oh my gosh, 65. Dory, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's cold. I would be freezing. I would have a jacket on. I'm just saying. But I'm looking like we were already talking to our kids about, when we're going to go visit them again. We have birthday parties to attend for our new little grandbabies. They're both turning 1 this year. And so I'm starting to plan everything. And then we just had our autumn release, and everybody today pretty much has used something either in the autumn release or the kinship release. Uh, Brooke, me and you both, let's get in the car and drive. Like it'll be nice and cool there because Brooke lives not too far from me and it's 100 degrees. So but I wanted to share with you guys that not only are our transfers good on hard surfaces like signs and stuff, and we're going to make a sign today, but I bought this shirt specifically for this transfer. I'm so excited about it. I did do a video for it, and it's going to post next week. But because we're gonna be at my aunt's 75th birthday party in Texas, so I did this shirt with this transfer. Same thing, just ink. And so today we're going to be using our chalk paste. But look how cute this is. 3 days of oh, that's so awesome. And we're going down to Texas for the 4th of July. It's going to be so fun. But look how cute this is on this t-shirt. It is so darling. So you can use any of our transfers on any surface, and it is perfect. And so I'm making t-shirts and all the things. I'm going to put this back here. All right, let me switch you guys around. Also, if you want any information on any of the projects that we do today, this project, if you want the information on this one, just put season in the comments and I could get the info to you. This will actually release to the public on July 9th, just so you guys know. Let me fix my camera. There we go. And so it's already available right now till tomorrow for designers. So if you're a designer, you can actually get this right now and start preparing for. I think this is going to be a really great like class or project or craft night project. I think it's going to be great. Also, this is out of stock right now. These were super popular. This is voodoo gel stain. It's called Tobacco Road. We came out with 3 of them, Up in Smoke, and there's another one. I didn't grab it, but this is Tobacco Road. And it's kind of a brown. And so we're going to actually use this. You can see that I've got a bunch of colors because we're going to be doing some uh, like messy technique. I used to call it the speckle, but it's hot mess technique. And then I've got our beaded frame. So for this project, I want to actually like zhuzh this up a little bit, and I'm going to use the voodoo stain. I'm using pesto, candy apple, rust. Now, if you don't have rust, you can use papaya. This is orange peel, saffron, espresso, and vanilla. Espresso and vanilla are 2 of our colors that are in vogue. And in vogue colors are for seasonal purposes. And so thanks, Penny. I appreciate it. Let's see. It's 94. It's 94 in Utah. Holy Hannah banana. That's hot. But it's a dry heat. And then I also have Dune. So I'm going to be using all of these colors. I did grab black, but now this is espresso. And normally if I want like a darker brown like this, I would put a little bit of black in my bark. And actually, I think this is going to be dark enough for what I want. So I don't think I'm going to use the black, but I just pulled the black out just in case. But I do want to use this vanilla. And if you can see, the reason I want to use the voodoo stain is because I want to kind of like zhuzh it up and make it a little darker. And so thanks, Kim. And so I don't want it to be so stark white. So we're gonna zhuzh this up just a little bit. Okay. I also pulled a piece of our chalk suede because I'm gonna actually put this on the chalk suede, and we're going to fussy cut. Now, if you have a cutter, we have digital files. I'm going to go over and borrow Brooks and learn how to do the digital files. But for now, I'm going to fussy cut, and we're going to talk about that. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do now, this is our 9x12 beaded frame. This is available, and I love this frame, you guys. It's so cool. It's very versatile. You can, do you see what I'm doing? I'm taking the chalkboard out. So you just move the little dealy bobbers. I don't even know what to call them. The little dealy bobbers. And look, it's double-sided. So you could do something on the black side and you could do something on the white side. We are actually going to do the black side, but we're going to paint this with the vanilla. And we're going to do that actually first, and then we're going to work with the frame. Okay. Now, the reason why I want to paint on the back of this is because I want it to I want it to look like I want the brush strokes. Okay. I want the brush strokes. I want that look. And so, gosh, why do I look all kind of cute? Does it look okay, you guys? I hope so. All right. Also, I'm going to get out my distilled water. Anytime you use our paste with water, make sure it's distilled. I just like to thin it out a bit. Distilled water doesn't have any minerals. And if you get minerals in because it's a natural, this is all natural. And so if you have any, let me move this. You guys aren't looking at the side of my head. If you get any minerals in it, it could cause molding if you get the minerals in there. So anyway, I like to use, you're supposed to use distilled water with our paste. Also, use distilled water when you're if it's thick and you need to thin it out. I'm just using the lid as a palette. So I'm just gonna, and I don't mind that any black shows. The nice thing is that this is removable. It's a chalkboard surface. It's a reusable surface. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Also, if you missed anybody's lives from today, you can always go back. Make sure that after each crafter, you go in and you just refresh if you're in the DIY Arts and Crafts room. DIY Arts and Crafts room is our creative community. It's for sharing the pictures of your beautiful projects. Let me just scoop some up here. Sorry. And we do an event once a month, at least once a month. This is actually our second event of June, and that's why we're doing a creators choice, because we got. I know that 4th of July is next week, and a lot of people are doing a lot of 4th of July projects still, which is totally fine. But and I love to do 4th of July projects all the way through summer. But we just had a launch, and if you missed it, we did do a couple lives with the product that is coming out June 9th. But like I said, if you're a designer, you can already get this. It's available to you till tomorrow. And then that's a preview. And then it'll go away for about a week and a half. And then we will have the big launch on July 9th. So exciting. All right. I'm almost done here. I didn't want to pre-do this because I really wanted to show you what I was doing and how I was doing it. I might actually even do like a second coat. I just don't want a lot of brush strokes. Like openness of the brush strokes like that. Okay. Thanks, Martha. Yeah, I love this transfer too. I think it's fantastic. So let me just set this aside. Martha's up later too. Dory Joe from Prairie Scraps. She was on bright and early this morning. That was just too early for me. But she's got kids still, so I understand. And they've got a busy life. They're living their princess life right now. So many beautiful projects all day long. Like right before me was Mel, and she did a gorgeous project doing cute little pumpkins with one of our new pattern transfers. Really, really cute. Hi, Karen. How are you, friend? All right. So let's zhuzh up our frame real fast. You homeschool. Oh, okay. Even home when I homeschooled my kid, I still got up early with him, and we got done. We got done before like lunchtime, just because I didn't want to be at school all day with him. So we finished early. All right. So this is a water-based. It's water-based, and so it's washable. It'll dry permanent, but like if you are using a cloth, I could actually throw this in the washer and it'll wash up. Okay. So I've used other gel stains before, so I'm hoping it's the same. But this is just our painted wood. I hope you guys can see that. I'm just going to go along and hit it. Kind of zhuzh. Another thing about any kind of stain, gel stain is a little different in that to me it's a little more forgiving, where like an oil-based stain is not. But if you are using any kind of stain, you could actually, if you get it too thick or heavy, just like with paint or paste, you can use some sandpaper. Use your little gator sander. And come on, get in the little corners. Another thing too is before it dries, go back over and see how I just wipe some of that off. I'm going to grab a little brush because I'm not getting in the corners well enough with the rag. That fixed it. Oil stain. And actually, what's really funny is in the state of California, there's a lot of things that are oil based that you can't sell or buy. So I can't even really get oil based anything here in California. It's kind of weird. So I'm just kind of hitting the corner. I hope you guys can. Sorry, my big fat hand is in the way. Sorry. Okay. Again, I didn't want to do this without you guys because I wanted to show you. And this is just our white frame. You could paint our frame. You could stain our frame. Very, very versatile. And then if it's go back over and then just kind of rub it in, rub it off. And I'm just using a rag. And then using a little brush to get in the corners. Got on the inside. Okay, so let's go the outside now. Make sure I get everything. And it's drying relatively fast. Like you could just let this sit for a sec and like I don't feel like it's on my hands. Does that make sense? It's definitely available. Well, California, we're a breed of our own here. And if you want this more distressed after, you could actually go back over and hit it with a different color stain. You could use the distressor inkers. You could use your little gator sander or your sanding paper. But to me, that just looks a lot better than just that really stark white. What do you guys think? Pretty quick, too. Nice. See, so much better. I like that. All right, let me just close this guy. Move it to the side. All right. Gotta get a drink. All right, let me go get my back. Let me grab this, and we're going to dry this. We're going to put on a different layer. With another layer. Okay. Grab out my vanilla again. Thanks, you guys. Hi, Connie. How are you, friend? Dora, you seem surprised that California does weird things. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I've been just getting, I have to tell you, I've been listening and watching all the crafters today, and I cleaned out my fridge. I know, but we're leaving for a few days, and my son and his wife are coming to stay here with their baby. And so I need to clean out the fridge before we leave, make room for stuff for them. And I don't want you don't want to come back to a stinky fridge, right? Let's see if that helps. So trying to get all the things done before we leave. But see, can you see why I like this? I want that brush stroke look. I don't want holes, like I got a hole right here. I don't want that look, but I love the brush stroke look. I hope that makes sense. And I don't want to use paint. I want to use paste, because if I want to change up this sign, I can always go and wash it off. So it does make a difference. Sometimes I would rather use paint over paste just because I don't want to waste it. But in this instance, I'm not wasting it. I'm using it because I don't know if it's going to be a permanent sign or not. But I do like the fact that it is double-sided and I can switch it around. I can flip it over. I also like the fact that I can take this, the backer out, the chalkboard out, and I don't have to fuss around with the frame while I'm doing my design. I do appreciate that. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any holes. And again, thank you guys so much for being here and being supportive of our little crafty community. We love it. We love you guys here. And make sure you give a follow to all our creators. They all are amazing at what they do, and a lot of them do projects and lives weekly and daily, some daily. Okay, let's see how that looks. We're going to set that aside. Hi, Ange. There you go. Oh, I'm Connie. I'm going to Texas. My aunt's birthday. She's the matriarch of our family. My aunt and uncle live in Texas. One of my cousins lives in Texas. One of my other cousins, her sister, lives in Georgia with her husband and family. And then my sister and I and my husband and our husbands are going to, Texas for her 75th birthday. So we're really excited. Let me just wash this off. Let me grab my wax. There we go. And yes, Angie, to go with your question, yes. Hi, Barb. What base am I painting? I am painting the beaded. Sorry, it's drying. So I have the beaded 9x12 frame, and I just pulled the back out of it. So this is our chalk suede. We're going to use, I always keep my leftovers because I can always use it. I like to fussy cut with it. And so I'm just going to Just use a little bit of wax. You don't need a lot, you guys. You don't want to clog your screen. But I do just keep like my leftovers so that I can use it over and over. Now, I've already used this transfer because I made the shirt that I showed you in the very, very beginning. Hi, Eileen. How are you, friend? Finish the shirts. Did I finish the shirts? Oh, was it the ones that say the Texas one? I think we're going to make them when I'm there. So I'm going to bring the transfer and some ink. Here's my. So we're going to do these right here on the chalk suite. All right. So I did ink the shirt that I showed you guys earlier, and now we're going to do this little sign. I'm so excited. Okay, so I gotta bust a move. I can't keep just. I want to talk. I just want to talk with you guys. That's what I want to do. Okay. So I'm going to do the easy one first. I'm just going to do this in Dune because it's like a cup of Joe. I don't even drink coffee, but I like a good hot chocolate. And they can make my hot chocolate fancy and make it taste like pumpkin spice hot chocolate. Oh, you know what? I think my Dune is hard. I haven't used it in a while. Oh, it's old though. All right, well, maybe we won't use Dune, or I'll get another Dune. This is just proof that you can revive chalk paste. You guys, I go through chalk paste so fast. Normally it doesn't ever get hard, but I've had this one for a while. Again, just use some distilled water. It should be about the consistency of sour cream or yogurt, whatever you floats your boat. You just want it nice and smooth when you're using it. Okay. So I thought this was going to be the easy one. Best laid plans. Okay. See, just like that. See how smooth that one is right there? Nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm just going to use what I've got on my squeegee. This is a multi-tool. It's like a mini squeegee. I'm trying not to get it on the other little things outside of the cup of coffee or the pumpkin spice latte or whatever you call it. And then before I close this up, I'm going to put a little bit more of my distilled water in that. And that way it'll moisten up. Okay, pull this up. That's cute. That's really cute. Let me just use the low setting on my, so this is cool setting. I'm just going to dry this real quick. Right, Dory? Oh, you're going to drink my coffee? I've never been a coffee drinker. If I have coffee, if I ever have coffee, if I ever did drink coffee, it would have to be like, so zhuzhed up with stuff because I just don't love the taste of it. Okay, I'm going to use the orange, This is orange peel. And then just fill in. I'm going to give that little pumpkin some color. Because it's cute. Cute. Okay, let me try it again. I think it's like I need to have a little coffee with my creamer, probably. That's probably what I would do. My orange peel. Again, I don't use orange all the time, so it's a little dry, but that doesn't mean we can't use it. Let me see. I'm going to use red. So this is a cherry red. It's like a deep red. And then we're going to do like a hot mess. Let me grab out some other tools. We're going to do some hot mess on this, and I'm probably going to do rust or papaya, saffron, and then the red. Let's do that. All these fall colors I haven't used in a while. Oh, I got the hiccups. Dang it. I didn't check my colors. Flavoring, heavy creamer, yes. It's all about the flavor. So it's really not coffee, right? That's how I feel. It's not really coffee. So let's add a little bit of rust here and there. So this is a hot mess technique. You're just going to add like here and there and everywhere. And again, if you don't have rust, use papaya. It's papaya is not as dark, and it will work just fine. And I'm going to use some saffron. I love this is one of my favorite yellows. And then we're going to do cherry. All right, so hot mess. You can't put the colors back in their respective jars because you'll mess it up. So you don't want to mess it up. You'll add like cherry in your rust, and you don't want to do that. So you just drag those colors down, drag them off. I love when we used to live in Utah, and I loved fall for the changing leaves. So beautiful. Okay, this is the reveal. Let's look. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Let's try this one. Which one did Robin mix in? Yeah, I'm with you, Penny. I love a good hot chocolate. Like I love a good fancy frou-frou hot chocolate. That's who I am. I'm like you, sister. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to put this one away, and we're going to use those two and probably a little saffron. with our pumpkin in a second. And then I'm going to put the red, this one away. Oh gosh, I did not see that. I probably would have had it. You don't do hot drinks. So you like a cold coffee. I guess I missed her doing that because I probably would have freaked too. I would have been like, oh, oh, unless I had a jar that was specifically for like doing that. I really try not to mix my pastes. I really do. Okay. And I try, even though we have our pastes are better than they were, in the very beginning of chalk, I still try to keep my lids on. So this is our espresso, and I'm going to do the football all in one color. Again, really trying to be careful. And not get it on the other part. I think this espresso is actually a really great football color. We're a football family. Our boys all played football. We watch football. We like football. They played football. All the things. Okay, that's great. Great. We're going to use that in a bit. Okay, here we go. Look. Great football color. Really great. I am a cold drink girl. I actually like ice in everything. Okay, Dory, I did not hear her say that. If this was during ChalkCon, which was if if it was during ChalkCon, we had a hard time listening to all of the things just because of the connectivity, and so we just kind of watched and had the closed captioning on. It does matter. I'm sorry. To me, it matters. So there you go. I'm sorry. Mm. Okay, we're gonna do our last little guy here, and we're gonna do. Oh, make sure when you put them back down that where you're gonna be chalking again is. I'm so not paying attention. Uh, oh, I need to do. I'll do that last. Okay, I'm just getting it prepared. So again, I'm gonna do like a hot mess with. Again, you can use rust if you've got rust. Use papaya if you have papaya. You guys, I am so sorry. My allergies are really bad, and I don't know why. Now, see, I'm washing my squeegees off before I stick them in something else. But I'm using rust. And orange peel. I thought I was going to use saffron, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I just want to use rust and I didn't mix anything, I promise, because I would freak out. I mean, Robin is an incredible artist, but I'm telling you, nope. I'm very anal when it comes to things like that. Now I am going to do the espresso. I'm going to use the espresso for the little I call them handles. What are they called? Stem. Okay, let's pull this. Oh, little spot did not go down. Here's a little tip. If something doesn't go down or through your screen, use a little wipe. That'll make it go down. Look at that. All right. Let me just set that right here. You guys, look at how pretty that is. Let me just dry it. Okay. Oh, yeah. And it's hot. So it's hot and allergies, all the things, right? Californians, we get allergies every season. It doesn't matter. Every season is allergy season. And I'm just cleaning off my squeegees, you guys, because I need to use these again. All right. So let me just put the lid on real quick. Let's pull that to the side. I'll pull this up now. It's not completely dry, so we're going to continue. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it. Okay. So another thing I want to share with you guys, when you do chalk on chalk or chalk on paint or anything like that, this is the word according to Terina. You should put down a little bit of wax. Okay, so just a little bit. It doesn't take a ton. Use a little bit of wax over the top. Okay, and then buff it off. And then when you run your hand over it, it should feel smooth. You don't want to go, you don't want that. Most of us are a little OCD when it comes to, yeah, think just a little bit. This is why we're all friends. Ah, come on. Okay, so now I'm going to put the transfer back down on my surface. I'm going to center it right smack dab in the middle. Okay. Again, if you guys are here, thanks so much for being here. After me is my friend Julie from Julie the Chalking and Crafting. She's going to be up at 4 o'clock my time, which is in 15 minutes. I'm going to try to finish this. We may not be able to finish everything, but I do at least want to get the background on and do one fussy cut before we go. So that's my plan. Now I'm going to use again the espresso on the words. We're going to do a paste and peel just because I'm using multiple colors. Okay. And when you're using multiple colors, with paste, it dries fast, and so, which is what we want, right? We want it to dry fast. So if you're going to be doing multiple layers, multiple colors, you're going to do something like this. Okay, and I'm going to show you. You just take it and you peel it up. That's pretty. And then you're going to lay it right back down. Okay. And then down here, we're going to do kind of a Mod Podge of all the things. Let's see. I'm going to do probably a little bit of everything. Get a little bit of red, a little bit of saffron, a little bit of rust. Okay. And then we're just going to start going around. I just stuck my hand in the saffron. Okay, grab another one. And let's do some rust. Again, this is just that hot mess technique where you're just kind of hitting and missing all the things. Okay. A little saffron. There's no right or wrong with this, you guys. Do what you want, the colors that you want. Okay. A little bit of red. All right. So now we're going to grab a squeegee. And we're just going to drag colors. You need a little more, grab a little more. Yes, I make noises when I chalk. There's sound effects. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't dry too quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at that. That's so pretty. Look at that. Can you guys see that okay? It is really beautiful. That just blend. We're going to do the same thing, the same exact thing. Let's do some green here. I might just do, oops, too much. Yeah, I'm really loving this a lot. A lot, a lot. Okay. Ah! Well, there goes that one. Okay, and I'm gonna grab another squeegee now. Get a little bit of rust in there. Wipe it off. Don't want any mixture of color. Shoot. Hopefully I didn't go over that with the rest. I think it'll be okay. I'm trying not to get into the other pieces. Still doing pretty good. Okay, let me pull this up from here. Let's see how that looks. Wow, really pretty. That looks really good. Okay, one last area up here. Again, I'm going to do that. Let me see if I could find. Oh, there it is. It didn't go too far. It dropped straight down with the paste up. That was good. Okay, let's do this again. So we'll start with the pesto. Pesto. Okay, then let's do some red. This is cherry, just so you know. Sorry, I'm trying to work quickly so that we can finish this up. And I'm going to do some saffron. Be really careful not to mix my colors. Okay, let's finish up with some rust. Just a drag. See how that looks so far. Oh, so good. You can use whatever colors you want, whatever you've got. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, let me stick this on the backer sheet real quick. Look at that transfer. It is a hot mess. I love it. All right. I just want to kind of get stuff out of my way so I can show you what we're going to do next. So I didn't end up using the black, and that's totally fine. I just don't want my paste to sit here open. And then we're going to fussy cut at least one, and I'll show you. Now, if you have a Cricut or some kind of cutting machine and you like to have pieces cut out, that's totally fine. I do too. I think it's great. You could use a wood cutter, or you could use, like I said, a Cricut or Silhouette with our digital files. I just don't have one. I got rid of all of mine, thinking I would never use them because I love what we have. But I'm a scrapbooker, and scrapbookers like to fussy cut. So let me show you what fussy cutting is. Basically, it's just cutting around the image, leaving a little bit of an edge. I think this gives dimension, and that's why I like to do it. I would do this with my stickers and my scrapbooks. And then I take like a distress inker and go around the edge, and it just makes it more defined. Okay, so that one goes right there. And I'll put it on something, I'll pop it up. I'm not gonna make it like permanent. I want to actually be able to have the option of removing it if I want and changing up this surface if I want. So if you use hot glue, it will pop off when you want it. You could heat it up with a heat tool and it'll pop right off. I'm not going to use my stick fast for this. Again, Julie's on after me, so make sure if you're in DIY Arts and Crafts Room that you just refresh when my live is over, and you'll see Julie. Okay, there's that. How cute, you guys! How cute. So I'll do the other two, but I want to just kind of pop this on so you guys can see. Isn't that neat? Isn't that going to look awesome? I'm so excited. So let me continue fussy cutting. See if we can get this all done. And again, if you want any of this, any information on this project, just put "'tis the season," or just put "season." That'll be easier, and we'll get that info to you. We still have several crafters later today that are coming on till I think 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. So make sure that if you're here, you just refresh after each crafter, and you'll see the next one. If you missed anybody's, they're going to be up in the featured section of this group, so you'll be able to see them on replay. And make sure you give our crafters a follow. They do this, and they love having people while we're live. We love having people while we're live because it gives us somebody to talk to. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Margie. There we go. One more. One more. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes until Julie. Have you guys ever fussy cutted before? Fussy cut, fussy cutted. I don't know the proper terms, but whatever. I love to have somebody to talk to, not just myself, because, you know, I do that all the time. I left this one for last because, again, it's going to be, I really wanted to cut around the leaf. And so I'm trying to be as intricate as possible. But if you're savvy with your cutter, this would be a great one. You could cut our chalk suede and use the digi files. So awesome. It's my 2-minute warning. Again, we'll be doing our event next month is Christmas in July, so everything is going to be Christmas themed. Very excited about that. I love Christmas. I love fall. I love just decorating and crafting. So let's just be real. I love to craft all year round, but Christmas is my favorite, and second to that is 4th of July Americana. Yeah, I love Christmas too. You thought I invented it? You thought I invented fussy cutting? No, I have been fussy cutting for years. I would put stickers on cardstock and do this very same thing. Anyway, all right, you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm gonna head out. Let me just finish these last two cuts and we'll get her done. We'll get her done, man. There we go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm glad I almost finished, but I'll attach these guys and I will share a picture in the DIY Arts and Crafts room. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and make something pretty, make something fun. Julie's after me. Make sure you go watch her live. I appreciate you guys being here. This has been Terina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.